Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Lately, there has been talk about wearing double masks, so today we are making a mask cover so it doesn't bother you. Let's go! So this is the surgical mask. I will use it to trace the pattern. I'm folding in half and then I am spreading and just tracing what I have. I'm cleaning up those lines and I'm adding seam allowance, 3/8 of the inch, which is the same as 1 centimeter. Now I'm cutting and then I will check if my pattern is balanced. For that I fold it in half and I check the difference and then I will just trace it again and correct this difference. And now it's symmetrical so we can cut out our final pattern. You can check also the description box below for the PDF. I have my fabric for the top and the lining, and then I will cut 2 pieces for each, and I will go ahead and cut 2 pieces as well of a stripe 1.5 inch by 7 inches. I'm cutting them out now. And let's go and sew. Place the right sides together and then I will start by sewing the curves first in the top and then in the lining. Now I'm gonna sew the stripes together and I like to use this trick for turning. So I'm sewing to the stream and then I sew the 2 sides normally. And what I'm gonna do is turn by pulling the rat tail. Then I cut off the corner and I have my 2 stripes. Now I'm making slits along the seam allowance and then I will proceed to top stitch. And remember that the top stitch in the center gives the mask or the cover more structure. And I'm sewing just besides the center at 1/16 of the inch. Okay guys, let's go to the iron. So I'm ironing the centers. And now I'm ironing the 2 stripes. I found it easier to iron before top stitching. And you can do the top stitch at 1/4 inch or 1/8. It's up to you guys. And now I'm going to place the stripes at 3/4 inch from the edge. And then I will sew around the edges. I'll do the same at the other side. And now I'm going to sew both pieces of my cover together. Please notice that the right sides are facing each other. And then I'm gonna cut all the excess of the stripes. Turn and then I will go and do the top stitch all around, making sure to fold the edges inside so it's clean. Again, you can top stitch at 1/4 inch or a 1/8. It's up to you. I like the 1/4 inch. I think it looks nicer, but it's really not important. Then I iron and my cover is ready. And I will just have to insert the mask and here you go. It's completely nice. And I wanted to add that if you want it to be reversible, you just have to do the top stitch without stepping on the stripes. That way you can flip. Let's see, let's just try. It worked really good. Works perfect. Some people like to wear their surgical mask this way. They fold it and they do a knot in both sides and then they just put it on. It reminds me to the 3D mask. Check out my video about it too. So what I'm gonna do, I took our old pattern and marked 2 lines where people fold the mask. Then I will mark my pleats. And I will cut it at 1 inch and 1/4. and then I will trace one with the pleats open and the other with the pleats still folded. I will add seam allowance and I will cut it, and this is my pattern. If you see the corners, they are a little bit pointy just because that helps with the pleats, but you really don't need to put it pointy. And remember, the free patterns are in our description box below. Here you go, my material is folded in two, so we have two for the lining and two for the top. I'll go ahead and cut everything together, and then I'll cut the small piece too. Now, like the other way, I'm going ahead and sewing my curves. Then I'll cut the slits all the way to the curve, both in the lining and in the top part, and again my top stitch in the center at 1/16 of the inch. This gives a structure to my cover. So what I'm doing now is marking 1 inch away from each edge. Now I'm gonna match the corner and sew until the mark. And now I'm going to pull and go to the other corner and sew from the mark. And then the excess of material, I'm folding it out, and I will repeat each stitch on top of the old stitch. As you see, there is a hole in here, and then I'll go at the other side and do the same. I will do the same to the top part, and then I have my 2 pieces with 4 holes. Then I go to the iron and iron this seam opens. And as you can see, there is a hole in all 4 seams. Now I'm placing my top and bottom, and I'm making sure that the seams are on top of each other, and then I will sew around, leaving just one side open. I will turn, and guys, that was difficult but not impossible, and then I will just top stitch on top of the hole, making sure that it's secure, and then I will go top stitch all around. And as you can see, there is a hole. I'll do the same at the other side, and then I will go and top stitch everything at 1/4 inch. And here you go. Can you see the structure is fantastic? Now I'm placing my mask by pulling the elastic through the hole. I'm doing the folding, and here you go. Check out that contour, guys. I have a lot of room to breathe, guys, and I feel the mask very, very tight. This one, I like it. These are our 2 mask covers, and as you can see, they are fantastic. They will be safer. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye!